Hello, everyone. Welcome to KFCS and Sports Breakdown. You're one of the favorite sports channel where we are doing the complete analysis of a team. And now, after today, the tie match is really the heartbreak for Pakistan and India. Both as they are going to be tested today, but reality is that that is not easy match for Team India if match will be of 20 to 30 overs because if the match of 20 overs then it is a target of only 155 runs, and I think that Pakistan have that type of capability. Their players are playing in T20 format all over the world, so it maybe gives more advantage to this Pakistan team. So I think this will be a good sign. I think good for Team India that this match has not happened. But yes, few things, few outcomes are there in this match from India versus Pakistan match. India gets some uh, answers of the middle order option. That who is your middle order option? Who can be a middle order option in the upcoming days? Suppose if KL Rahul is not available, then yes, Ishan Kishan have shown some promise that yes, he can play in any type of matches. As you remember that Ishan Kishan performed as an opener, but that was slightly slow pitch, and this tip pitch was slightly different. Ishan Kishan has performed, so I think this was an outcome from this match, and Ishan Kishan performance will definitely give some boost and confidence to the Indian team in the middle order. And meanwhile, there is something also opens up that when there is a left arm fast bowler, always there is a problem for Team India, especially Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. So this type of problems maybe happens again because in Super 4 definitely we have to meet India versus Pakistan match, and now what India have to do just win the next match. That is possibility that they will definitely beat Nepal and will qualify for Super 4. So in Super 4 the India maybe you have to compete with Pakistan, Sri Lanka. So we have good matches, and uh, again we will have get a good chance to play with Pakistan, and there you have to work with it. And I hope today Indian team have got some lesson to about batting order, that where they can play, what is their weaknesses and strength, all things. I think so. Today, definitely, Coach Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma will think about it, and I think if they think about it, definitely in Super 4, the India team will looks different, and hope for a positive result from KL Rahul too, because we know that KL Rahul, whatever capability he is, and as of now, Ishan Kishan is in great form, back-to-back 450s, and I hope in Nepal match also when it's come to Nepal, definitely uh, Ishan Kishan will show his capability, and again maybe 50 plus score will be there for Ishan Kishan. Then it is very difficult for someone to drop such type of player who is in a great form. So a few questions need to be answered for Team India. And today, guys, apart from this India versus Pakistan discussion, we will have a discussion about tomorrow match, Group B encounter. You can say one of the important encounter in Group B, because this match will decide who will be qualified for along with Sri Lanka, because it is obvious and it is confirmed that Sri Lanka is going to play a Super 4. Sri Lanka has convincingly win the first match against Bangladesh, and definitely he will beat Afghanistan. But now Bangladesh versus Afghanistan, this is a good match and good encounter, and I think the match will be played in which type of stadium, that is Lahore, and definitely you can see the good batting from both the side. Maybe you can say the high scoring match can be possible because this different wicket where batsmen get more opportunities. Faster will be a little bit expensive, but yes, spinners will come into the play. One side there is Shakib Al Hasan, Mehdi Hasan Miraz. Mehdi Hasan is there, and another side there is another bowler. Name is Rashid Khan, Mujibur Rahman. So great contest will be seen tomorrow, and I hope that when this match will be happen, definitely give some contest, and definitely the match to watch. I hope and I think this will be a good match, just like Pakistan versus that we see in Pakistan versus Nepal. So Pakistan made a good score. So type of flat track always Pakistan provides, and I hope tomorrow the same type of conditions will be there for Afghanistan versus Bangladesh. But so many points they have to talk about. So so many points we have to talk about. Both the teams. Both the teams have few weaknesses also where they have to address, especially of Afghanistan. Also, I hope you watch the previous show also, team analysis what we have done for Afghanistan team and Bangladesh too. So both have their own weaknesses, and I think which team has more weaknesses will definitely lose the game. So we'll definitely talk about that. First of all, let me show you the pitch report. So this is a pitch report of Lahore. That what type of ground should be there and what type of stats is there also. Then you will see the nature of the pitch also that I'm showing you. Yeah. So as of now, what do you see that weather is clear, day is sunny, good to play cricket, no chance of rain. 37 degrees Celsius temperature, so humidity will be 27%. Will be less humidity, so uh, good for spinners. And Let me show you the stats also. In this ground, 64 matches. In this ground, you can see the 64 matches play. In this ground, what you can see that 64 matches played, 32 matches won by batting first team and batting second team. 30 matches are played. So this is the stats, and the match won by winning toss is 38, means 45% and 48% losing the toss. Means the type of pitch it is showing that when the team lose the toss, because there is also a problem that when you have a type of flat wicket, then it is easy for second batting too and first batting both. It depends upon the team's strength. So we will definitely talk about that. So any questions you can ask about the playing 11 of this Bangladesh team and Afghanistan team, and you can share the views about the India and Pakistan also. What type of outcome is there for Team India from today's match, the first inning that played by Team India? Of course, the Pakistan pacer was outstanding today. If we talk about Shaheen Afridi, Harris Shroff, and Nazim Shah, all the three bowlers combining took all the 10 wickets of Team India. That is really good bowling performance from Team India. So, any questions you want to ask, you can ask me in the comment section. Here you can see the stats of Gaddafi Stadium where tomorrow match is going to be happen. So highest score is you can see 375 by Pakistan. So not that much I can expect. Maybe around it is 313, 320 around. Not more than that I'm expecting from this. And another thing I also want to tell you. Then see the pitch. It is a type of flat track, and so it is. See the overall pitch of good for batters has flat wicket supports them to play a good shots and score runs quickly, which put pressure on bowlers. So spinners will get help in middle of the innings during the match, and pacers might get few wickets starting and death overs, but they will little expensive. So it happens in the flat track when spinners have some uh, good time in the middle overs, but when it comes to paces, they will get wickets in the middle over and starting 10 overs. So let's see what type of wicket will be there. So we have Krishna. So
Hello, Kunal.
hello Krishna, how are you?
Can you hear me, Kunal?
Yes, yes, I am hearing you. So how are you, Krishna?
I'm fine, but not that great because match was also interrupted by rain. It spoiled it, the full show.
Yeah, it happens, but so many things, so many questions that India got the answer. I think we got the answer of the middle order, that what type of player we need in a middle order. And finally, I think Ishan Kishan have proved themselves that he is a type of batsman that he can play for Team India. Back to back 450s in a different condition In West Indies, conditions are different. He was playing as an opener, and now condition was different, situation was different. After rain, we have to come. A very difficult situation to bat, but still Hardik Pandya and Ishan Kishan tried and managed give a fighting total for Team India.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think what about KL Rahul? Suppose if KL Rahul is coming, and we know that KL Rahul is not playing it for India since 7 8 months. So are you agree to play with KL Rahul, or you want to pick Ishan Kishan? Because I also hear the commentary from the commentator. They are saying that now Ishan Kishan is looking like a Rishabh Pant, because all knows the impact of Rishabh Pant in Team India.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I
So
wanted to say, Kunal, sorry to
yes,
interrupt, that
yes.
I feel Ishan Kishan should be preferred ahead because KL Rahul struggles against Pakistan. We have seen in past as well. He struggles against Naseem Shah. So playing KL Rahul against Pakistan, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. I am hearing
No,
you. Just you can complete.
yeah, KL Rahul will come after a long time, and his form, we don't know how his form will be there. So he's struggling against pace. KL Rahul even too, and especially against Naseem Shah, he will struggle again. So and this Pakistan bowling is too strong to play KL Rahul against him because KL Rahul means he will play defensively. He will waste overs. He will not rotate strike properly. He will play defensive cricket if he is under pressure. And Ishan Kishan today.
Yeah, today it was looking good. Uh, any network issues, Krishna? Yeah, Krishna will be back. So, yes, Krishna. Yes, continue.
Yeah, I was saying that we saw today how Ishan Kishan performed well under pressure situations against bowling of Pakistan. So he was full on aggression mode. Means he was batting in a good strike rate as well. If I'm not wrong. And this way, KL won't bat. He will take some long time, like how Gill played in the first innings. He took long title, but he couldn't convert into big ones because it was new for Gill to handle such bowling attack of Pakistan. It was his first game against this Pakistan bowling. But Ishan Kishan also it was his first game, but he came in the middle order, so he didn't add much pace to handle Pakistan because when Ishan Kishan came, that time Pakistan was using Shadab and Nawaz in the attack. So that time he loves Ishan Kishan loves like to go take on spin, and he's like you can say he's second like a Rishabh Pant who likes to go attack on spin. So KL Rahul won't go that much attacking against spin. So I will prefer Ishan Kishan ahead of KL Rahul by looking his form.
And of course, you have to also talk about Ishan Kishan batting approach also, because the time when he was defensive. After that, as the match goes on over by over, he was settled in the crease, and finally, what he has done for Team India is great. And he was playing with a good intent. Even he was able to play Shaheen Shah Afridi. Harish Rauf, I think that was one of the ball that is always given to Shreyas Iyer to. We see Shreyas Iyer was looking good, but one short ball and Shreyas Iyer was out. One short ball, Ishan Kishan was out. So it will happen always, because bowlers always come and doing homework of a player, that how the player will be dismissed. Each and every have a good technology. But over and all, I can say that yes, Ishan Kishan have that type of potential. Regarding Shubman Gill, what I have to say that yes, you can give some time to Shubman Gill also, and I hope when everyone will play against Nepal, each and every batsman will score, and I think top three will fire against Nepal.
Here is comment, क्या इंडिया जीत सकता था ये मैच अगर पूरा खेल जाता?
No chance, I don't think, because when the match will start, definitely there will be a less target. And what I see that in 20 overs you have to make 155. In 30 overs, maybe around 203, and we know the Pakistan, each and every player have a good T20 experience than Indian batsmen, because Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli is not in a T20 format for since 1 years, and recently uh, Babar Azam is coming playing LPL in the same ground in the Sri Lanka. So I think If there was 2020 game, definitely Pakistan will win it.
Yeah, exactly. And the due factor would have also helped Pakistan if there would have been some due. So we saw in the IPL as well. Not comparing IPL to international, but I'm saying when IPL also DLS came into factor, CSK got advantage. They took full attacking mode and they start attacking the Gujarat, which was very strong bowling attack. Ruturaj and Conway started attacking, and with the help of DLS, they won the game, won the
Yes,
final. So in this situation, also Pakistan would have used DLS and would won the game properly. So it was
yes.
60-40 favor of Pakistan if DLS could have used.
Yes, definitely. Because I was what I'm thinking, if there is 35 to 40 overs match, definitely there will be some overs. But I don't think that this was a type of game where India can win it. But yes, a few questions that India got answer, especially in middle order. What type of player should be there? So Nitish is saying that match was evenly poised. Yeah, you can say
Yeah,
your
you can say when Hardik and Ishan Kishan partnership happened, that time game was evenly poised. But after that, the collapse happened from 234 4 to 66 all out. That time the game changed in Pakistan's favor. That from 234 4 to if I'm not wrong, it was 230. No, it was 230 for 5. And sudden collapse happened. Suddenly, wicket started following. Shardul, then Hardik went, then Ishan Kishan went, then all suddenly collapsed. Jadeja also went early. So collapse started. So it went in Pakistan's favor, the game, because if you put score less than 280 or 300 in ODI cricket, then opposition gets favor. If India would have picked early wickets, then it would be most probably be India's win if the match would have started. If Pakistan openers started pretty means in decent rate, then I feel it would be in favor of Pakistan's game. So if rain also saved India and the situation also saved India.
yes, of course. But yes, we have to play in a Super 4, and I think India will not get a Pakistan type of pitch where is flat track where everyone can come and hit. So I think in that manner, India is not in a great mood as of now. For Team India batting concern, I think Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma definitely get some confidence from Nepal match. So I think there they will play long uh, batting till 2020 to 30 overs. I think top three will definitely fire in Nepal game, and they will get some confidence.
And
So
And I
yes,
saw today that Irish Roth was in very angry mood. I saw his aggression in the field when he got Gill out, when he got Ishan Kishan out. He was very aggression mood. I don't know what happened to him. Yesterday when he talked to Virat Kohli, that time he was very happy mood. But in game time he was very aggression. He was very aggressive.
yeah, it's. I think it was a natural instinct of a fast bowler that you are trying your best and you are coming. And actually, his bowling is average bowling is 140. So that's why it happens when you get a wicket of a good player like Ishan Kishan. Ishan Kishan was in a great mood. I think today Ishan Kishan definitely hits 100. I think he missed his century. So when you get a good player wicket who is in a great mood and great form in a same day, definitely you will be happy if you are bowler. So I think that was natural. There is nothing personal from Pakistan point of view. But yes, there will be a great Asia Cup in Super 4 also. We will definitely meet Asia Cup in Pakistan. I hope in Super 4 you will get a complete match because the ground
Yeah,
will definitely
and
change.
one benefit for India is that India got tested by these Pakistani bowlers in these conditions. And one negative thing is that Pakistan batting didn't came, and they didn't get tested by Bumrah, Siraj, and Shardul and Kuldeep again in these conditions. So benefit went to India that they played the Pakistani pacers, and for Pakistan batsmen, they couldn't get tested by Indian bowlers.
Yes, of course, but you have to say that Pakistan overall. Uh, we always say that ranking doesn't matter, but yes, we can see the confidence of this Pakistan team, how the pace attack came and take all the 10 wickets. That is a very big thing, that if you put India all out, so it is a big thing for Pakistan too, because there is very rare instance where Pakistan took all the 10 wickets of India. So I think this is one of the achievement for Pakistan, that their pace attack is really great.
Welcome, Rahul. Yes,
Yeah, welcome
Hi,
Rahul.
Krishna.
Yeah,
Hi,
yes, yes.
Kunal. Sorry I'm late.
yeah, no issue. But
No,
just
no issues.
no issues. Just give me short note about the Pakistan India versus Pakistan match. You are happy that finally match
uh,
is.
Disappointed. I think it's a rare occasion where I fans on both sides are probably disappointed because win or lose, we would have loved to see a match and see our bowlers get some practice bowling to the Pakistani batting lineup, the likes of Babar Azam, for example, Mohammad Rizwan. Uh, Even if we lost this match today, bowling against them would have been an experience for us and a little bit of practice. Unfortunately, the rain took that away. It would have been good to bowl to Pakistan today, win or lose. But the batting definitely needs some improvement. Mm, if you The fact that we lost all our 10 wickets to pace today really shows that we're not very good against quality pace bowling. We have some issues to be sorted out over there, and
We have not some issues. We have so many issues.
yeah, a
Issues with
lot.
Shubman
We
Gill.
have issue, yeah, and Shuman Gill. Yeah, I understand that in the subcontinent, maybe when we play in India, maybe pace will not play such a big role, but still, we need to be able to handle pace and the initial period. The ball will not swing too much in the subcontinental conditions, but the very little period where there is something for the pace bowlers, we have at that time we have to be able to see through it.
Yeah. Okay, so Abhinav, Sports Breakdown is a channel of my friend Pawan. Actually, we both coordinate each other whenever, if I am not available, then Pawan took over my channel. So now, as of now, from few months, Pawan is not there, so I am took over his channel. So both channel is working simultaneously. So both channel is mine as of now. You can see.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, so now let's talk about the tomorrow match, because tomorrow is a very important match for Group B. I already told you this is the decider of a Group B, that who will be goes to go in a who will be going to the Super Four. Maybe Bangladesh or Afghanistan tomorrow. Definitely, you will get some uh, result. And tomorrow, most important thing, it is match in Lahore, the Gaddafi Stadium, and we know that historically Lahore is good for spin attack. If you have good spinners, definitely you can win the match. So if we talk about both the team, Bangladesh and Afghanistan, they have quality spinners. So quality spinners as well as good batting attack. But when it's come to batting, Bangladesh is in a big trouble.
Yeah, Bangladesh has a. In fact, both teams are pretty similar on paper. Actually, when we did the discussion about
But
their
I think
squads before the
Bangladesh
Asia
problem
Cup,
is opening. Both openers are inexperienced. Problem
yeah,
is
that is a big problem. But Afghanistan have the same problems. They also have batting problems. I think it's going to be a very low scoring match, in my opinion.
but now
The match is
pitch
going to
is
be
flat.
pretty. Regardless of what the pitch is, mainly because the two batting sides are weak. I think it's going to be a pretty low scoring match. Definitely, uh, I'll be very surprised if all 100 overs in this ODI are played out. I don't think that's going to happen. Even between India and Pakistan, that did not happen. We didn't last all 50 overs. That is another point of worry. We shouldn't be getting bowled out in 50 overs. And by the time 5 overs were left, we didn't have any batsmen remaining. That is a real worry for the Indian team. We got bowled out with 8 balls to spare. Re- Regardless of what happens, even if there is a collapse, you have to somehow stay at the crease and bat all the 50 overs, because if you bat all the 50 overs, you will definitely be able to get more runs. Anyway, sorry, coming back to Bangladesh versus Afghanistan.
So
Um,
yes, this is a
yeah,
stats
I think it's
64.
going to be very low scoring, in my
See,
opinion.
Rahul, see in a screen. Here you can see the average score of this Gaddafi Stadium is 252. Highest is 375. Okay, and
Well,
team.
see, that is we. I don't. When you look at overall stats in Lahore, you have to consider the fact that one of the most of these matches, one of the teams was Pakistan, and there were other quality opponents as well. Who contributed to this 252 being the average, but Bangladesh and Afghanistan are below average batting sides. We have to
They
admit
are
that, and their
below
bowling
average.
is high quality on both teams. So you can expect scores to be below this average for sure.
I think when it's come to Bangladesh team, you can say that because in team analysis also, I think each and everyone watched that video. We are talking about Bangladesh, Afghanistan team. They have bowling issues. They have only two quality bowlers. Other than that, they have three spinners. So when it's come to middle overs, spinners will do their work. But when it's come to fast bowler, Gulabuddin Naib and Fazal Haq Faruqi, they have only two bowlers. Maybe they will try to play Abdul Rahman, then maybe Abdul Rahman will be expensive. And when it's come to Bangladesh team, you can't say that all the time Shakib will not perform. Shakib can perform, and who knows, tomorrow the Shanto, Shakib, and Rahim will play a big role for this Bangladesh team if Bangladesh come to bat first. I'm talking about the scenario where Bangladesh can come and bat in a good manner. Mehdi Hassan and Mehdi Hassan Miraz, they both are also good batsmen. So we can expect it may be possible that yes, Rashid Khan and Mujibur Rahman day comes, they take four wickets each. Then might be Bangladesh will be bundled out maybe around 250 or 200 runs. It can be possible, but you can't put Shakib Al Hasan and Rahim out of the equation, especially Shanto too. Shanto is also in a great form. So I think if three batsmen is attacking in attacking mode in a flat wicket, this is type of flat wicket. If this is a balanced wicket, you can say that average will be less. So that's why I think Rahul that it can be a good match. When it's come to Afghanistan, you know the opener uh,
Yeah,
Gurbaz and
but
Ibrahim Jadran.
see, that is there. I mean, see, when I say the batting lineup is weak, I don't mean to say that all the batsmen are useless. That's not my point. My point is that with Bangladesh, given the openers are not very good enough, are not good enough, there's a good chance that both the openers will be out very quickly. And once that happens, even for good batsmen like Shakib, Shanto, and Mushfiqur Rahim, the pressure will transfer onto them to score a bulk of the runs. And the Bangladeshi batting order is very dependent on them. For Afghanistan, their batting order is dependent on the openers. They have to really click for Afghanistan if they want to do well in this match, because middle order can collapse, is capable of having collapses.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so we have some views from Krishna too. So Krishna and I are on seeing the both the squad of Bangladesh and Afghanistan both have some weaknesses, but still I see that Bangladesh is far better than Afghanistan in terms of batting too. What do you think?
Means especially if you see Afghanistan's openers are little bit experienced. Gurbaz and who is the other opener with Gurbaz?
Ibrahim Jadran.
Yeah, there at least see Gurbaz is like Najumal Shanto. He will try to make big scores for that team. But the middle order of Bangladesh and Afghanistan are very weak. If you see, Captain Shakib is also not stepping up, and Afghanistan captain is also not stepping up in the middle order. So the middle order of I want to see Rehmat Shah tomorrow because Rehmat Shah is one of the experienced players in the Afghanistan team. So both of the batting is weak. Bowling of both the teams are pretty strong. If you see
Yes,
Afghanistan, Rashid Khan, Fazal Faruqi, then who's
Mujibur Rahman, Mohammad Nabi.
Mujibur, yeah, Nabi Rahman, yeah, and Bangladesh also. Bangladesh
Shakib,
also, yeah,
Shakib,
yeah,
Mehdi Hassan, Mehdi.
Taskin Ahmed is also there. He bowled pretty well in the last match against Dimut Karunatre. So Bangladesh pretty fought well of that 195 target. So if Bangladesh batters step up and score a big total around 300, 280, so I feel Bangladesh probably would have 70 to 30% chance. I feel whoever bats well tomorrow in the game will win the game, because both of the batting will be tested tomorrow against each other, and there I feel Afghanistan has to play Sri Lanka as well in the next game. So
Yes.
for if Bangladesh loses, that Bangladesh are out. Then Afghanistan has to wait tomorrow's game. Then they might qualify. They then there is no point. Sri Lanka and Afghanistan will qualify. For both the teams, tomorrow's game is important.
Yes, and one point is also against Afghanistan that they have no Naveenullah. They have only Fazalak Faruqi, a proper fast bowler, and then there is Gulabuddin Naib who can give you some batting plus bowling. But I don't think what Afghanistan board, cricket board have done. They are focusing on their spinners, Rashid Khan, Mujib, and Nabi, and they are not focusing in your fast bowlers. So that's why I think that problem will definitely hurt him, especially in death over if one of the player like Rahim or Shakib or maybe Mehdi Hassan will be there. They can give you so many runs in death overs. Anyone,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and if you talk, you said pace attack, and Afghanistan, I feel they are missing Naveenullah. I feel he should have played. He has very slow balls, slow cutters to distract the batsmen and to get out the batsmen out. So Naveenullah, as we saw in IPL, in slow conditions, in spin conditions, and in slow conditions, Naveenullah will do damage against the opposition, because yeah, he has.
yes.
I think Kunal. No, sorry. I think Krishna's off. But yeah, so I think Bangladesh has a better bowling attack. Both bowling attacks are pretty decent, but I think Bangladesh has it a little bit better because they have strong pace bowlers and strong spinners. Afghanistan has very strong spinners, but pace bowling is not the best, in my opinion. With batting, it's more or less equal. Afghanistan has better openers. Bangladesh has the better middle order. There it is balanced. So I think Bangladesh overall has a slight edge in this match.
Yes, of course. And I think for Bangladesh team, uh, concern is only their inexperienced opener. They are missing Tamim Iqbal badly. I think so. But yes, if there is flat track, we can expect Mohammad Naeem to play because we see in the T20 matches also when there is flat track, he performs for Bangladesh. So who knows? Maybe Mohammad Naeem can perform, but if Mujibur Rahman comes like Tikshana in the second over, so might be he will pick both the openers easily, like Mahesh Tikshana. It can be possible.
Mm, yeah, it's very possible. I'm pretty sure Afghanistan has seen the first match of Bangladesh, so they know that they can really it's possible to even trouble the openers with spin also. So
But one thing, when there is matches in Pakistan, you have to watch because you have reasons to watch. Why? Because there will be so many runs. That is the reason that we can watch this match also. Just like Pakistan versus Nepal, what we see the Babar Azam special, Iftikhar Ahmed special, that was a flat track in Multan. So same type of pitch, and I hope tomorrow there will be a spin versus spin, Shakib versus Rashid Khan.
that'll definitely be a huge contest. Both ways, I would say, not just Rashid Khan bowling to Shakib, but also Shakib bowling to Rashid. That could also be a contest if it comes to that.
Yeah, okay. So, Krishna, don't you think that Shakib Al Hasan has sacrificed his place? That is not a great news for Bangladesh because we know this type of player should play up of the order. I think number three was at his best. Meanwhile, Shanto is in a great form, but I think so. Shakib should at least four number. You don't think that is injustice with Shakib Al Hasan? He was coming in number five.
Yeah, but if you see, Shakib is already in a retirable age. I think it's his last Asia Cup, and it will be his last World Cup. So,
Yeah, last
Shakib,
World Cup.
yeah, so it will be his last ODI career in international cricket. So Shakib is giving chances to youths to bat ahead and test the means the new ball conditions, because Shakib anyways is an experienced player. If he come in middle order or the order, he will if he will face the ball. So he's giving chance to young Bangladeshi batsmen to come and score runs for your team. But that's not working for Bangladesh, because um, the top order of Bangladesh is inexperienced. That was I'm saying that Tamim Iqbal missing is big loss for Bangladesh cricket, because Shakib is also not performing whenever whether he plays up the order or in the middle order. He's not performing. His consistency is gone. Means his form is totally gone. So can't tell that if he bats ahead, then he will score runs for you. Yeah, I think his form is totally gone of Shakib Al Hasan. He's not performing consistently of in ODI cricket for Bangladesh.
Yeah. Okay, so Rahul, I think you remind the 2019 World Cup where Shakib was in a great form. You can say one of the great form in his career, and he was you can say smashing West Indies bowler like that, and that match was won by Bangladesh in a very you can say that one-sided margin. And we all know that Litton Das will definitely come after the viral fever when he will recover from his fever. Definitely, he will comes to the World Cup team, and suddenly the World Cup team looks different. So, don't you think, Rahul Iyer, that in World Cup, Shakib Al Hasan should play in number three and play like that attacking approach that we see in 2019.
It is a possibility, but with the form Santo is in right now, I'm not sure if Bangladesh should really tamper with that. Um, but I would say at least Shakib Al Hasan should come at number four,
Yeah,
following Santo, and play in the manner he played in the 2019 World Cup. They'll have to hope that Shakib, in his last World Cup, he'll bring the experience
yeah.
into the team, and he will find his mojo, as they say.
And you know, Rahul Iyer, that Shakib Al Hasan type of all-rounder is very rare in this world, who have more than 7,000 runs in ODI and more than 300 wickets in ODI. So both type of talent in the same player is very rare.
Absolutely.
So, being a special player, I think on seeing the World Cup is in Asian condition. So, if Bangladesh want to make him in a good team, and I think Bangladesh can be, everyone will put him out of the equation. But I think Bangladesh have that type of ability that can qualify. Who knows? Because in 2015 they were a quarter finalist. I hope quarter finalist or semi finalist. I think so.
Quarterfinals, quarter.
Yeah, so that was a big thing, and we also knows that there will be a series after Asia Cup, England versus Bangladesh in Bangladesh. So Bangladesh will definitely try to beat this
No, it's
England team.
Bangladesh against New Zealand.
New Zealand or England?
Uh,
Bangladesh against New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, it's sure. It's
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. So Rahul, according to you, who is going to win tomorrow on
I
see
think
the
it's going.
squad?
I'm going to go with Bangladesh
Me
to win
too.
this match. I think
I
it's
am
going to
also
be
thinking.
Bangladesh. They're a good ODI team generally, so I think they will bounce back. Afghanistan is not too great in ODI as they are in T20, so I think Bangladesh will win tomorrow. But I think more importantly, I think Bangladesh has to try and win this by a big margin and boost their net run rate a bit, because if Bangladesh wins tomorrow and then Afghanistan defeats Sri Lanka, it comes to net run rate basically.
Yeah, definitely it comes to the net run rate also. So who will be win this in big margin will definitely get some opportunity. But I think again for Afghanistan, one and only concern is death bowling. If you are using both the bowler in a death, suppose you have Gulabuddin Naib and Fazalak Faruqi as an option. So how much overs Rahul Iyer you are expecting? Because you can't pick. I think all the five overs might be 3 overs spell in first 10 overs. Both the bowlers might be.
Might be 3 over spells, or perhaps not more than 5 overs, in my opinion.
Yeah, because I'm expecting that Shakib will definitely come in first 10 overs, and for Afghanistan, I think Mujibur Rahman will definitely come in first 10 overs. Might be he will give you 2, 3, 4 overs, and Rashid Khan will immediately come after 10 overs. So Rashid Nabi and Mujibur Rahman, and for Bangladesh, Rahul, don't you think that Bangladesh missing a trick? Afif Hussain was not available in the previous match. I think Afif is a type of attacking batsman. He can gives you more runs in later on when you need it. I think in place of Mehdi Hassan, you can go with Afif. Afif can bowl too.
That would have been an option, yeah, but I guess Mehdi Hassan can also perform as a batsman under pressure. We shouldn't underestimate him based on the previous match. If you remember when India toured Bangladesh last year, Mehdi Hassan helped Bangladesh win a match by chasing 50 runs with only 1 wicket in hand. And then in the very next match, I think it was Mehdi Hassan again. From 66 for 6, he helped Bangladesh reach 270.
Yes, of course. Of course, so tomorrow another two matches are two T20 series. So Rahul, when you see this Australian team, how this Australian team looking in the captaincy of Michelle Marsh?
They're looking very confident and fearless, in my opinion. I mean, the way they won the first two matches, they first match they absolutely outplayed South Africa. They scored 220 plus. Then in the second match, they chased on the 165 with so much ease.
Yes. Okay, so Krishna, you follow the Australia versus South Africa series?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah. So how you see Michelle Marsh type of consistency in chasing the target? First match 92 run, second match again 60 plus. So how you see this type of all rounder?
Yeah,
79 in
means he's
second match.
looking dangerous before the ODI World Cup. I know it's a T20 cricket, but for ODI also he's performed very well, and his captaincy is also brilliant. Means he's filled the place of Aaron Finch as well. I'm just saying that I can't compare to Aaron Finch, though he won T20 World Cup for Australia, but still his captaincy is better in T20 cricket. He's experienced as well. He's played for Delhi Capitals as well. In T20 circuit is also I feel he hit the winning runs for Australia to lift Australia the first ICC T20 World Cup against New Zealand in Dubai. So is a match winner, no doubt. Mitchell Marsh is a match winner. Uh, is means he's in a different form. Means he's batting seriously. He's blasting bowlers out of the park, and he's looking dangerous. Means though South Africa's bowling is inexperienced, still is batting. Taking match away from South Africa, and his captaincy is also brilliant. He's rotating the bowlers quite well. Though especially the spinners of Australia. Though Zampa, I think, is not playing in the XI, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rahul and Krishna, you are very surprised to see the squad of ODI also when South Africa and Australia ODI will be there. Their captain is Michelle Marsh. So we are always heard about that the Pat Cummins is going to be captain of Australia. Do you think this is a new thing that Australia have picked, Michel Marsh, maybe he was great in against India. Recent series concluded before IPL. There, Michel Marsh was great form, especially in opening combination. So, what do you think, Rahul? This is what type of decision taking from Australian team picking Michel Marsh as a captain of ODI as well as 2020. Do you think that yes, Michel Marsh is that type of player who can give you both batting, bowling option and plus captaincy option too?
Well, he has certainly proved so in the first two matches, but we have to see how he does in an ODI World Cup because Mitchell Marsh has just now been appointed as an
I
ODI
think
captain. If you look,
Michel Marsh will get 8 matches, maybe three against India and five against South Africa. 8 matches
yes, yeah,
ODI.
eight matches before the World Cup, there he has to really prove himself. But
I'm
it's
just asking expectation. Expectation. How you expect this type of player?
we have to wait and see. In my opinion, I don't think it's two matches is not enough to draw any conclusions about Mitchell Marsh. We have to see how Australia plays under him because there's been a little bit of confusion around the limited overs captaincy in the last year or so, given that Aaron Finch announced his retirement.
Yes.
So there's been a little bit of confusion over captaincy. Now for Test cricket, it's settled that Pat Cummins is the captain. Just gave Pat Cummins the captaincy in um, ODI cricket. Now they're giving it to Mitchell Marsh instead. They've changed it, so they're not very sure about who should be captain. But we have to see how Mitchell Marsh does as a captain. He'll not just the true test is not just these next eight ODIs, but also the ODI World Cup as well, to see how he does, whether Australia can make the semi final or not in that World Cup, or maybe go on to win it. It's going to be tough for Mitchell Marsh to win it, in my opinion. I mean, not many captains win the World Cup in their very first attempt, and that too after being appointed captain just before the World Cup. Yeah, MS under MS Dhoni, yeah, he India won when India played the World Cup under MS Dhoni for the first time. They won the ODI World Cup, but Dhoni was made captain in 2007. So he had the entire almost the entire 4 year period between the 2007 and 2011 World Cup to build his team. The same isn't true about Mitchell Marsh. Although Mitchell Marsh doesn't really need to build a team, the team is somewhat settled. We pretty much know who's going to be there in the team. What I'm very surprised about is the fact that there is no Mitchell Stark in this squad. That is a little bit of a surprise for me. I'm not sure
Maybe
whether he's injured or
maybe they will try to manage Michelle Stark, like work
Yeah,
on
I
management
I read
for
news
World Cup.
that Stark. Yeah, I read news that Stark and Smith are injured from the series.
I think they will try that Stark should be available for World Cup. So
Stark. Oh, Stark is injured. Stark and whom?
Smith.
Steve Smith are injured.
Oh, Stark and Smith. So yeah, that is a little bit of a blow for Australia at this point because you want them to play every match. Australia hasn't. Uh, I think I mentioned this in a previous video. After IPL ended, they played the World Test Championship final. Then they played the Ashes. Then they've had 1 month off. So they haven't played much ODI cricket in recent times. So, and they have only eight ODIs coming up before the World Cup. In those eight ODIs, they want to give everyone match time. So, they need to really get Steve Smith and Mitchell Stark back to their fitness very quickly so that they'll get to play some matches before the World Cup.
Yeah. Okay. So again,
Yeah, and Kunal, I want to say that Mitchell Marsh, if he's the captain, I feel right in the 2019 World Cup,
yes, yes, yes.
or will Pat Cummins be back again as the ODI captain?
I think if Marsh prove himself, definitely he will.
Yeah, but if Marsh is the captain in ODI World Cup, then it won't be pressure to Marsh. I know it will be pressure to him, but there are players like Smith, Warner to help him as well, because to release the pressure. Because uh, as teammate, you should support your own players and gain means I feel Smith and Warner will gain his confidence much more if he's the captain in ODI World Cup. And I feel he will do really well because players like Warner, Smith, Labuschagne, Head will be there. In the ODI as well will be also there in ODI cricket. So these all experienced players.
Labuschagne is not there in the ODI World Cup
Yes,
squad, Krishna.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
so who will bat in the middle order with Smith? Peter Hanscom?
I think ODI World Cup squad. I think maybe Australia can revise it because ICC have give some that there might be they can change their squad around 28. So this type of liberty is there with a Australian board. So who knows that Michelle Stark will also come, Smith will also come. Might be captaincy will given to Michelle Marsh.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
there are many experienced players in Australia cricket team. Even you can if Labuschagne is not playing, is the squad announced or we can get some other?
Squad is announced.
They announced the squad that this is a World Cup team and this is a team for Team India also and South African team. But yes, they are giving the liberty to each and every cricket team that yes, you can edit your team before 28. Last date is 28 to edit your team. Might be there is injury concern. So I think yes, there is chances that Stark and Smith can come because I don't think that in Asian conditions Smith is best batsman for Australia.
No, in
I hope.
Asian conditions, Smith is one of the good batsmen. He plays spin very well. He is done well.
I said best, bro. I said
No, he is
best.
not best, but he's good. Means best. See, in Australia, in
Come
Asian
on.
conditions, there are no best batsmen in Asian conditions for Australia. If I'm not wrong, right, Kunal?
I think Smith can play batsman spin very well.
Yeah, he can play
That
spin very
make
well. Yeah.
your views, Rahul,
Mm,
on Smith, Steve Smith,
yeah,
Asian
Steve Smith is a
condition.
very good player. He needs to really step up for Australia if they want to make a push for winning this World Cup. His form will be very crucial, just like how Rohit, him and Warner, in fact, just like how we have Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, him and Warner will have a very crucial role to play for Australia in the World Cup. So hopefully, Australia will get Smith fit to play for Australia in the World Cup, and also Mitchell Stark. Very important for both of them to be fit and give their best for Australia. Mitchell Stark is the highest wicket taker of the last two World Cups.
Yes.
So
Yeah, Rahul, yeah, there is something message from Avinav you can see in the screen that don't eat chicken rice so many times that Rohit is giving you a name of chicken rice.
oh.
Yeah,
This
but
is a
if
name.
Australia has to add the if in the squad, you can add two players. If I'm not wrong, you can add Usman Khwaja or Peter Hanscom. But both of them are really good players of spin and they know the Indian conditions pretty well. Hanscom did very well in the 2019 ODI series against India in India, and Khwaja also did pretty well. So both they are even much better than Manas Labuschagne in ODI cricket, if I'm not wrong. So these both are experienced in ODI cricket. If Australia has to add, they can add them in one down batting lineup.
Yes, you can say, but I think Usman Khwaja is type of uh, top order batsman. Okay, so when there is so many top order batsmen already, Head is your opener already, Warner is opener, Marsh is also trying to play in top order, Smith is your number three. So I think there will be lot of players of top order. Then who will play in middle order? So I think in that manner, Usman Khwaja is only for test. That's why I think they are picking some middle order
So you
batsmen
can
like Cam.
So Cameron
Yes.
Green, if you talk about him, he's not really tested in ODI cricket in India. So in India, spin he will struggle against spin Indian conditions. So if you want a middle order batsman, they have Peter Handscomb. He's pretty well. Yes, around 40 or 45 average in Indian conditions. Peter Handscomb is pretty well player in ODI cricket in Indian conditions. You can add him as a middle order batsman.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so Abhinav, I make a shots for you, but only 78 people is watching. I am hoping that might be it will be around 500, 600 people. So make it viral, bro, as you have promised me yesterday. Even Rahul knows it. You promised
Yes.
me yesterday. Only 78 people. How, yeah? In 24 hours, only 78. It must be around 500, 600, 1K. Okay, yeah. This question I will first ask from Rahul. Okay, so Rahul, how you observe the Abhinav as a fan of Rohit Sharma, fan of Team India? How you observe his cricket knowledge?
Yeah, he has pretty good cricket knowledge and asks very good questions. So yeah, I enjoy it. Yes.
Yes, so this is, yeah, his view and pretty similar view from me. I think, Abhinav, I will be very happy if you share a screen with me and we have a great discussion. I hope, as you also made me promise that on your birthday you will share a screen with me, but that was not to be happen. I hope someday you will share a screen with me and we have a good talk. So I want some good people who have good knowledge of cricket analysis. Then we can cover each and every match. Although this World Cup is coming, so I hope before World Cup you will be ready to share screen with us because each and every match will be very important in World Cup. I hope. Okay, now let's come to the topic, guys. So after Austria, let's come to South Africa. What happens to South Africa now, Rahul? One match, Themba Babuma is not performing. Another match, Themba Babuma performs, but whole South African team is not performing. Only Markram is performing. So how you see this unbalanced team? One performing, another not performing.
Yeah, it's very chaotic for South Africa. They actually have a decent team. That is the surprising thing. They have a decent team, people who can be good hitters. Their players play all over the world in T20 leagues, and now they have their own South Africa T20. So it's surprising that they're not doing very well in T20 cricket.
Yeah, okay. So your views, Krishna, how you see this South African team?
Means after the Makram's captaincy is ended over, captaincy is ended to Makram. I feel South Africa a bit underperforming in T20 cricket. Means if you see top orders are not performing, the means they are not performing consistently. If you see you had added Deval Brevis in T20 cricket, he didn't perform in two games. And as if under Dusen is a ODI batsman, why are you bringing him in ODI T20 cricket? I can't understand that logic. Fonder Dusen hasn't played T20 cricket for a long time. He hasn't played in IPL much also, as well. And you are bringing him in international cricket. That's useless thing to understand. You are bringing Fonder Dusen in T20 cricket. You have players like Miller and Quinton de Kock. You should have bu- added them in the XI. I can't understand. That's why South Africa failing to win the match, and their bowling is also not consistent. Their bowling is too poor, uh, especially in the first match. That first match would have gained confidence if South Africa would have bowled well and bowled well and chased pretty well. Confidence would have been with South Africa, but after the Australia's win in the first match, the confidence shifted to Australia, and the momentum is with Australia. So South Africa means their batsmen are also underperforming. They are performing same like what New Zealand is performing against England. So that's a big concern for South Africa. But I know T20 World Cup is 1 year. It's in 2024, but still, uh, you should uh, prepare a proper playing 11 before the 2024 World Cup. So it's a big concern. You have to bring Miller and De Kock in back into the XI. I feel.
Yes, of course. Okay, so Avinav, when you will share the screen, I will definitely happy because I love surprises. If you are saying that you will be surprised when I share screen to you, so yes, definitely I love surprises. When you will come, we have to see the face of that fan who is a blind Rohit Sharma fan. So your views, Vinav, when you see the Rohit Sharma clean bowled in front of Shaheen Shah Afridi. So what is your feeling, Avinav? Avinav, you are listening me? What is your feeling when you see the Rohit Sharma dismissal against Shaheen Shah Afridi? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. According to Avinav, uh, it is known secret of cricket world. Okay, he's expecting that South Africa versus New Zealand final should be there. Yes, I remember. I think there was a semi-final of South Africa versus New Zealand. I hope, and there in 2015, New Zealand qualify for finals. So New Zealand finally goes into final, but unfortunately there was Australian team who take the trophy. Okay, so Rahul Ayer, can you uh, give this answer? He is saying I am not blind Rohit Sharma fan. He is lying. When Rohit Sharma not perform, Rahul, Rahul, when Rohit
Yes.
Sharma is not performing, he is saying I am not blind Rohit Sharma fan. And suppose Rohit Sharma hits century in next match, then he will become a fan. So what you will say about Avinav?
Well, if Abhinav criticized Rohit Sharma for a 1 month break, then I'll admit he's not a blind Rohit Sharma fan. But the fact is, this was bound to happen. Not just Rohit Sharma, but for me too, my favorite player in the Indian team, Virat Kohli. He also took a break for 1 month, so he cannot escape any criticism. But this is bound to happen when players skip 1 month and do not play international cricket.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for appreciation, Krishna. Yeah. Continue, Rahul.
What
Yeah,
happened? What
so
happened?
I thought you are appreciating Rahul words. Yeah. Continue, Rahul.
yes, so it was bound to happen. Kohli and Rohit failing when yes, of course, he's a big match winner of India. We did nobody disputed that. Mm, विराट बहुत जल्दी
Out हो गया.
आउट हुआ
Yeah,
आज.
definitely.
Yeah,
Very
well,
disappointed.
okay. Yeah, disappointing. That's most of the batsmen, pretty much, except Ishan Kishan and Hardik Pandya. Nobody showed resistance. And yeah, they didn't play for 1 month, Rohit and Kohli. So this was going to happen. After not playing for 1 month, then they suddenly came up against Shahid Afridi, Nazim Shah, Haris Rauf. Not easy.
Yes, of course. Okay, so now let's talk about another match, that is England versus New Zealand. So Rahul, what do you think this England team? Gus Atkinson took 4 wickets. Brendan Carr take wickets. Luke Wood is taking wickets. Each and every fast bowler, whenever is coming, taking wickets. So how you see this team, England team? Is they are getting the benefit of 100 tournament?
Yeah, they are definitely getting the benefit of the 100 tournament, in my opinion. And they were really crushed New Zealand in the first two matches. They won very comfortably. The first match they lost only, they won with 6 overs to spare. Second match they won even more comprehensively than that by 95 runs. So they're looking in very good form, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, of course, Nitish. Tomorrow there is a eliminator between Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan. Those who win it definitely seal the spot that he will go with Sri Lanka. Yeah. So now Abhinav is noticing that little bit tired. Rahul is little bit tired, right, Rahul?
Mm, yeah, I am a little tired. Yeah, happens sometimes after eating. Also, I feel like uh,
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's why I think the tips from Avinav is right that you should reduce the rice. That is the problem. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we are in England team. So do you think that England is going in right way? George Butler in middle order in opening. Finally, Barristo come in his original, you can say, baseball type of approach.
Yeah, in fact, Bairstow and Butler are types of batsmen who can float anywhere in the order. They are very good batsmen. They can play in the top of the order as openers, and they can play as middle order batsmen. So that is there.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Avinav. I'm not taking single double in my life. I am just hitting fours and sixes.
Oh, good answer. Yeah, good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is a joke. So when you see the New Zealand team, how you see the preparation of this World Cup? When Saudi is in a great form, Milne is in a great form. When it's come to Trent Ball, Saudi pair is one of a dangerous pair for New Zealand team.
Yeah, they are going to be very dangerous in the upcoming World Cup, even if it's in India. The pace bowling lineup, and if you're talking about this series in England, they will definitely be a threat. Trent Bolt only strengthens the bowling lineup a little further for them.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so Avinav is saying I am single run se aage bhi jaake. Oh, come on, I am not single. Actually, told you that everything is my cricket. Cricket is my partner. Okay, so when we both play together, we make a big partnership. So this partnership is coming from, you can say, since 15 years. Okay, so this partnership is going on with cricket.
Yeah, absolutely. And besides, and sometimes, like, controversially, I'd say this sports comes first in our life. It came first in our life. Marriage is coming only after the sports
Second,
came. So
cricket cannot be your life. This is my life, definitely, and this is a cricket knowledge that I am in YouTube. So I'm express my views on YouTube, and everyone is seeing me and try to express myself. So I think it is all what I get from cricket.
it is well. I'll put it this way, Abhinav. Cricket is a livelihood for many people.
Yes,
And for the reason cricket is a livelihood for many of the cricketers today is because cricket is the life of some people.
I
Okay,
think
how do you,
each and every
yeah,
people.
each and every people, and the reason is also because we don't have the luxury of the guys who play IPL, who can basically work for 2 months and earn crores of rupees. uh,
Yes,
we uh, we are average people. We work in IT jobs 5 days a week and earn in thousands per month. That is all we do. So yeah, we need some entertainment. We need something apart from our work in lives, and that is cricket. That is cricket for us. And these players, by the way, I mean, going off on another subject, these players who make the money, they make the money because we switch on the TV and watch. That's why they're making the money, because people watch.
yes,
So
definitely.
the guys like Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, even guys like, I will say, Rahul Tewatia or Shivam Dubey, the guys who play IPL and they earn crores from that, they're doing making that money because we watch the matches. If we didn't watch them play, we decide from next IPL onwards, we're not going to turn on the TV and watch any game. They will lose their money. They won't be anywhere. So they are they have that status because of the fans.
Yeah,
So
and Abhinav, this is a channel of cricket, so that's why you will get an answer in the cricket way. Okay, so another chats is personal. So you want some personal chat, you can talk with me. So now let's come. We are with New Zealand team. So Rahul, how you see this New Zealand team when Bolt joins the party with Saudi Milne is Sodi as a spinner in Asian condition?
I think they will be pretty formidable in Asian conditions, and uh, Trent Bolt brings in the left arm variation in this New Zealand bowling attack. You look at all the other bowlers: Matt Henry, Lockie Ferguson, Kyle Jamieson, Adam Milne is also a right arm bowler. I just had to confirm that. Okay,
Yes,
and then Tim Southey, right arm bowler. So
yes,
Trent Bolt is the only left arm pace bowler in this lineup. So he will be very crucial for New Zealand, and uh, we have to be very careful. From an Indian point of view, we have to be very careful. We are going to play New Zealand in Dharamshala this time. That could be a pace friendly wicket. Dharamshala is a little more pace friendly than other centers in India. So we have to be very careful and handle Trent Bolt with a lot of care. Let's not forget what happened in the 2019 World Cup semi final. There are scars from that match. Trent Bolt dismissed KL Rahul, Rohit Sharma, and Virat Kohli cheaply. Yeah, and we were 5 for 3 in that semi final because of Trent Bolt's bowling. So we have to be very careful, and also don't count out Mitchell Santner and Ish Sodhi. New Zealand on paper may not seem to have the best spin bowling attack in the world, but they have Ish Sodhi and Mitchell Santner, and don't forget what they did to India in the T20 World Cup in 2016 in Nagpur. They bowled India out for 79 runs, taking sharing 9 of the 10 wickets between them. So they will be a threat to many other teams in the competition as well.
yes, of course. Okay, so Avinav is saying there's a problem of hair loss. It's okay. When you see the Bhavesh, he is also same problem. He has not so many hairs. Actually, he is very big than me. So it happens when it is growing age. Already you told me that you recently celebrate, I think, 46th birthday, right? Right, Rahul? I think that was his
Yeah,
46th.
46th birthday,
So
correct.
it's okay. That is proud for me that I have a fan like who is slightly old, who is very big in the age. This is always proud to share screen with you. Yeah, okay. So some logical question about cricket. In 24 September 2000, 2007 इंडियन T20 का जीता the winning moment याद है आप कहाँ थे आपको कुछ याद है yes I know I watched that thing in a screen and I see that type of typical shot from Misbah Ullah and Sushant Pickett and I always say why Joginder Sharma in the last over and I was very scared that might be India lost that match but fortunately, India win it. That was a one of the good moment for me.
Yeah, it was a big moment for any cricket fan because it was the inaugural T20 World Cup. There was no T20 World Cup before.
Yes, and
So 2007 was the first T20 World Cup, and it was pretty significant because we didn't have a strong team. Many of the senior players they opted out of the World Cup, like Tendulkar, Dravid, etc. They opted out of the T20 World Cup. They didn't play that World Cups. And then we had a new captain all of a sudden, Mahendra Singh
yes,
Dhoni. Now Dhoni is a very huge name in cricket, but at that time, even I was questioning who the hell is this guy to become captain. There's so many senior players in the team, and they have made turned this guy into the captain. This is a joke. That was my first reaction, but we went on to win the T20 World Cup. And at that time, if you remember, in 2007, Pakistan team looked more
yes.
experienced than the Indian team. They looked
Even
more
England too.
experienced, and they were
Even
playing.
England too. But when Rohit,
Even
but
England.
when UV hit six ball six sixes, then we know that yes, we can hit England too.
Yes, absolutely. But the Pakistan team, what I'm saying is, first, yeah, we won in the bowl out. That too, that bowl out, in spite of us choosing our batsmen to bowl or in the bowl out, and them using their regular bowlers, we still won 3-0 in that bowl out. That was hilarious. We cannot forget that. And then in the final, that too, when Pakistan all tournament they're playing very well. I think Pakistan, they didn't lose to anybody else other than India in that tournament. There are only two defeats in the 2007 T20 World Cup. They came in India. They came against India. Both those matches, I was at home and watching it on TV, of course. And I too thought Pakistan is going to win this match. They could have easily won that match. And the moment Misbah Haq hit Joginder Sharma for a six, pretty much thought the match is
Yeah,
gone,
same.
because Joginder Sharma was looking very nervous. But Misbah Haq, he made a mistake, and we managed to win that tournament. And MS Dhoni, as a captain, he never looked back
That
from
was
that.
one and
But
only T20 World Cup win by India.
but yeah, I was going to say that unfortunately, since then we have never lifted the T20 World Cup again, and we've only been in the final only once. We've been in the final only once. Since that is a little bit of a heartache for us, unfortunately. But mm, that World Cup victory was very significant because the same year was the 50 over World
Yeah,
Cup,
biggest disaster.
played earlier in the West Indies, and it was a nose cut for the Indian team. We lost to Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, and we have to exit in the very first round of the tournament. So that was a pretty significant win. The T20 World Cup, we really did well to come out of that situation. And then 4 years later, we turned things around, and we won the 50 over World Cup also.
Yeah. Okay. So from that time, he watched Rohit Sharma hitting sixes in last over. So he become the fan of Rohit Sharma from that time. So now he is a fan of Rohit Sharma batting. Yeah, great, great player. When Rohit Sharma will retire, we'll definitely discuss in a video that each and
Uh,
every innings, double hundred.
yes, absolutely. Another innings I would like to point out is, I think the CB
Yes,
series, in which happened in 2008. As a matter of fact, I remember Rohit Sharma played a very crucial knock. People will remember in the first final, the one played in Sydney against Australia. They will remember it for Sachin Tendulkar's 100, of course, his century. I think it was his first ever ODI century in Australia. But Rohit Sharma also played a very crucial innings in that series. In fact, I'm fetching it on my Crickbuzz app right now as I speak.
yes, of
So
course. When there is,
yeah, the first final in Sydney, Rohit Sharma scored 66 of 87, and he had a huge partnership with Sachin Tendulkar. It was once 87 for 3 at one point. The target was 240 to win, and India was 87 for 3. They were in a little bit of trouble. And in those days, maybe in the modern day ODI cricket, even if you're 87 for 3 and the target is 240, you'll still believe that you have the upper hand and you're well ahead in the
yes,
match because of the way the players bat these days. But in 2008, ODI cricket was played a little bit differently. So 87 for 3 in 240 with a target of 240 definitely felt like you were in a little bit of trouble. And Rohit Sharma came and had a great partnership with Sachin Tendulkar to help India win the match.
yes,
So I think that's a pretty underrated innings of Rohit Sharma, 66 of 87. Modern day cricket fans will obviously see 66 of 87 and say, "Oh, the strike rate is not good enough. He played too slow. He played test match innings. He's a fraud." They will even go on to say that. But the way ODI was played in 2008, that was a very good innings from Rohit Sharma.
yes, of course. So, yeah, definitely. And we know enough how you become a fan of Rohit Sharma. So I don't disagree. Yes, Rohit Sharma was played at that time, and that was really difficult to choose who is best, Virat or Rohit. But Virat was something special. Everyone took stairs to cross 10,000. I think Virat Kohli was in a lift. He's taking the 10,000 very early. So
Yeah, as a matter of fact, well, I just spoke about 2008. As a matter of fact, 2008 was the year that India lifted the Under 19 World Cup under Virat
Yes.
Kohli, under Virat Kohli's captaincy. So Virat Kohli was in the Under 19 team, and that same year Virat Kohli made his debut in one day cricket. I think he made his debut on the Sri Lanka tour.
Yeah.
It was against Sri Lanka in that series that he made his debut, and he started off as an opener in the team. He was actually an opening batsman initially, but he managed to get into the Indian cricket team very early, and even in 2009, he made his mark.
Yes, of course you can
Uh,
say. Abhinav, you are also right. Yes, Rohit Sharma have some good hits in that T20 World Cup, and this was a first. Okay. Yes. Yes, okay, yes, we can. He is requesting that in 24th September we have to talk about that match. Yes, of course, we will uh, always celebrate that day as an anniversary because that was only World Cup for India. I think that was we uh, almost 15 years. So this is 15 years anniversary, 16th year that India not be able to leave the World Cup. So we will definitely make a huge live that day, 24 September, definitely. And one more update, I also am giving you that Shubman Gill birthday is coming. So upcoming week we will talk about Shubman Gill because Shubman Gill have performed something for Team India. So we will talk about
we need to hope. I don't know what date Shubman Gill's
8,
birthday is
8, 8
on.
September.
8th September. Well, are we? Is India playing any match on 8th September?
Oh,
Oh,
Super
we don't
4,
know. Oh,
maybe.
there's no match on 8. Oh, there's no match on 8th September as
Great,
per the
great,
schedule.
great.
No match. So Suman Gill will not have to play and possibly fail on his
Okay.
birthday. So no, 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 no. I don't want to make it sound negative, but
We have so many
hopefully
positive.
Shubman Gill will
So
find.
many positive.
Yeah, hopefully yes. There are many positives. So hopefully he'll find his form. That we need to hope
Yeah,
for.
and 17 September is a great personality. Akash Chopra. 17 September. So, yes, we will have a talk because he,
On the day of the final, on the day of the Asia Cup final.
yes, and definitely he's a good YouTuber. Good. You can famous YouTuber. More than 4 million subscriber is really big thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
absolutely.
have so many talks in September. Till World Cup, we have so many videos. So just guys subscribe KFCS and just what is saying that Chopra tribute. Yes, we will give some tribute. I have some videos. Some you can say I every day in the morning I wake up and each and every show I watch because in morning 7 a.m. Akash Chopra put some video, so I just listen. Yeah, you can
Interesting.
say Akash Chopra is toxic commentary because sometimes Akash Chopra don't lie. Actually, he sometimes he say right thing, but what happens? Everyone trolls him. When you troll someone, he will become a toxic. It happens. It happens. So one day, I
Also, sometimes, especially with Indian fans, you say if you make critical comments of a player, people will get offended and say, "No, no, you shouldn't say like this." That also happens. There are many cases like that. If you criticize someone saying they should be dropped, they will say you shouldn't drop them based on one bad performance. But those same guys, if they see one good performance, they will start hyping and saying he should be in the team forever. He should play for 15 years and have a long career.
yes, of course, of course. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. You always come and so. Okay, another comment. Uh, senseless. Yeah, you can say sometime it happens. As a YouTuber, when you have no, uh, you it happens when you have no topic. So you always want to have some video because it is only a routine of a YouTuber that every day you have to make some video. So it happens when he is talking about his personal life, and sometimes it happens that he is talking casually. So we think that sometimes he is talking senseless, but it is not senseless. Actually, he is an experienced cricketer. Okay.
More than Akash Chopra, I feel it's really Sanjay Manjrekar who, I wouldn't say he's very harsh or senseless, but he has his biases. That is what I feel about Sanjay Manjrekar. A lot of Chennai Super Kings fans don't like Sanjay Manjrekar um, at all. In particular, we find that he's very biased towards Mumbaikars and Mumbai Indians players. That's what the perception. And same thing. In fact, today, if you notice during the break, uh, only 26 balls into the Indian innings, and then there was a rain delay. Sanjay Manjrekar was saying how was bragging about Rohit Sharma and how he's playing very well. He's bringing his Test match experience into one-day cricket, and I was feeling like we're only 4 overs into the match. Don't please don't jinx him. And then, sure enough, after the rain delay, he got out to Shaheen Afridi. So I mean, he did the commentator's curse.
Yeah, yeah, it happens. Okay, so guys, today we have so many discussion. That is always a great time. So I enjoyed that. Tomorrow we have a great match, and I will follow that match too. And yeah, you can say that Sanjay Manjrekar was responsible for making Jadeja a responsible player. Yeah, I will definitely give this credit to Sanjay Manjrekar. That Jadeja life is changed after Jadeja roasted by Sanjay Manjrekar. He was become a responsible player in all the three format.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, in the very same tournament that Manjrekar made that remark, Jadeja, yeah, he responded to Manjrekar on Twitter saying, "I've heard enough of your verbal diarrhea." But he also responded with the bat as well. When India was in trouble in the World Cup semi-final, I think it was 91 for 6. Jadeja is the one who came and gave the team hope that they can win the semi-final, but unfortunately, it did not happen. But he brought India close. Without his innings, we would have been humiliated. There would have been no chance of victory at all.
Yeah,
And since then, also his batting has improved in Test cricket. His batting has improved leaps and bounds. He was always capable of scoring runs. We have seen that in domestic cricket. How many triple hundreds he has scored in the Ranji Trophy for Saurashtra, and he has also scored many runs in, I think, in List A cricket as well. So he has always been very capable for be it for CSK or for the Indian team or for Saurashtra. He has been a very capable player. So it was only a question of him like bringing that into international cricket.
yes, of course. Okay, so guys, really enjoying having a good discussion with you around the cricket all around the world. So tomorrow again we have three matches: Afghanistan versus Bangladesh 50 overs match, and then South Africa versus Australia, and England versus New Zealand. So great match. So let's tomorrow we will have a talk. So thank you very much, Avina, for your time. I hope you will come tomorrow and we will have a good discussion about that match, Afghanistan versus Bangladesh. And I hope both Rashid Khan and Shakib Al Hassan will perform well for his team.
Yeah, hopefully they'll have a great contest against each other head to head.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so good night, both of you. Thank you very much for your time. And just guys, subscribe KFCS and Sports Breakdown. We are uploading video every day. Thank you very much. Goodbye and good night.
Good night.